Nicola. What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Strength Classroom. Today, I'm showing you a max effort upper body workout. I remember there was a while where I was practically damn near doing Zercher off pins every lower body workout. And then I was like, you know what? Sorry about that. I was like, you know what? No more Zercher pins off squats for a while. And then I was like, damn, I don't remember the last time I did them. So I'm like, let me just see where my strength is at. So here's my first couple of warm-up sets, ramp-up sets, whatever you want to call them. Even if I'm working up to a heavy 5, which is what I'm doing right here, that doesn't mean every set working up to that has to be a heavy 5. I like working up in 3s, and then as I get closer to the weight I want to hit, then I just do a 5. It's a great strategy in my opinion. So as you saw on the screen, the last time I did this exercise, I did 405 for 1. So this would bring me at about 90% of 405. And I can say without a shadow of a doubt, I don't remember the last time I did 365 for more than 1 rep. So to do 5 means strength is strength, ladies and gentlemen. As long as you are strengthening your body in certain motor patterns, all you will have to do is get better at technique and you will get stronger. Case in point, I haven't done this shit in a while, and not only was I able to maintain my strength, I was able to demonstrate my strength and build it without actually doing that specific exercise. So then I moved on to some touch and go, snatch grip, deadlifts off a 3-inch platform, and I did 2 sets of 10. This shit will smoke you if you are using a challenging enough weight. Now, if I did 225, I would have to do a shit ton of more reps, but I wanted to do sets of 10. And I felt it the next day. Like, I was sore in places I didn't even know I had places. Cossack squats are great. Everyone should be doing them. It's like my go-to lower body movement. My mobility has gotten so much better since I started taking these serious. I'm loading it up. That's an 88-pound kettlebell. So I'm very, very close to being able to do with the 106-pound kettlebell, which is quite exciting because I remember when I first started doing these, I was doing it with a 35-pound kettlebell. So that should be that should be a testament to everyone starts somewhere. You just have to get into the groove. You have to work on things, get better at things you're not, and the results will eventually come. That's not just lifting, that's just, I guess, life in general. And sometimes I wish I would take that advice for myself, to be honest. I think sometimes I also forget that. Nordic curls. I decided to do these instead of glute ham raises. I wanted to really focus on the hamstring portion and just make them harder. Now you see the way I loop that band around my head. I feel like that is the optimal way to get the right amount of band tension and to get the right angle of pull. It's just the way that works for me. If you have another way to give yourself assistance, go right ahead. But for those of you who are wondering how you can make these easier and be able to practice on form, this is the way, in my honest opinion. I don't even remember the reps I did. I think I did 3 sets of 10 to 12. I can't remember, but they're a great lift. A little bit overrated, I'll say, not because they're not effective, but I think like people think they cure cancer, which obviously they don't. That's called a joke, but it's a little bit overrated in that regard, where people think it needs to be in every lower body workout year round, 52 weeks a year. It's overrated in that regard. Then I saw this on an Instagram page called Every Damn Dre. He works a lot with kettlebells. Really intelligent guy. I get a lot of ideas for him when it comes to my kettlebell movements. This felt good. I felt this really in the QL the next day. I was sore, and this is what I'm talking about. You can't just be pigeonholed into doing the same exercise that people have been doing for years. Yes, you got to build your base with basics. You should still be using basic exercises, but you shouldn't be afraid to throw shit like this into your routine. Now, my next goal is to get my arm flat all the way on the floor as opposed to being on my elbow. And then after that, would just be using heavier and heavier kettlebells. Very simple how you can progress on things like that. It doesn't always have to be weight. It could be range of motion, reps, weight, and I mentioned all this in my beginner muscle building ebook, which is still on sale if you get it in conjunction with the neck ebook. There is the breakdown for the workout, and as always, have yourself a great day, ladies and gentlemen.